Markiplier and Jacksepticeye are having lunch over a beautiful view at the top of the world, right next to a nuclear reactor and a fish tank filled with every single species on the planet. What a beautiful scene. Hello and welcome to Subnautica. Alright, so here we are back in the laggy Subnautica while the game figures itself out. It's always like a bit slow at the start. We're here on our island base. Now, you may notice immediately, if you've been following the entire series, that this is slightly different layout. Because if we go upstairs, first of all, there's the radio. We are actually going to answer the radio soon, but first I want to show off the changes that I've made. I did a little bit of work between streams. You may notice that the Baldur trees are now on one side there, and we now look out to this side, so we can see the Aurora as it disappears because the performance mod doesn't allow it to stay there. This is now here instead of over there. This was all changed just so that we'd have slightly less giant poles in the way and we wouldn't have to walk around them all the time. So to just rearrange this a little bit. But the biggest change is if we go up here and then we look at the zoo. Oh, well that's different. We were doing the stream and we had several of those like large rooms going down. And after I did it, I was kind of like, there's just not enough glass. Like, you can't see through. Oh, I missed a window. You can't see through all of the stuff. The big rooms just have too much non-see-throughable, that's a term, non-see-throughable walls. And I know that these ones, you can make it almost all the way around glass. So I did that, and then I put like these platforms in here so that you can kind of go side to side. You can go all the way through. It's kind of like suspended. I put another little viewing platform there. I also added all of these floodlights so that when it gets to nighttime, we can still see stuff and it looks way better. I moved the entrance for the portal to the Nether Realm over to the other side just so it wasn't getting in the way of this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We completely redesigned this. All the fish are in there. Well, no duplicates are in there. I did actually throw a few children off the side of the tower, but don't worry about that. But now we have a giant tank that reminds me of the glass elevator in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Especially when you get to the bottom and you look all the way up and you see the bubbles rising, and that top part literally looks like a fan as well. If it was spinning, this would be fizzy lifting drinks and we would go up and we would get murdered. Unfortunately, that's not the reality, but you know, we can dream. It is lagging so bad on my end. I don't know how it is for you guys, but it is chugging pretty hard. It wasn't running this badly last time, but this time it's definitely like having an issue. Oh god, it's like, it's worse than it's ever been. But I'm hoping that as we go further away from here, it will start to work. I mean, it's already running a bit better now. And now it's time to actually just finish the game. That's right, we're gonna finally answer the radio. I built us a radio, and we're going to listen to it.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Pretty sure they're definitely dead. Codes and clues? Okay, codes and clues, Life Pod 6 transmission. So I've already been there. Like, I've already gotten the logs for it, but because I hadn't answered the radio beforehand, maybe it isn't able to progress. If you find it already, just wait for the next radio. Oh, you reckon it'll just, like, tick over onto the next one? So does that mean I just have to wait the whole day out?
The next day.
Let's listen to the radio again.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Well, he's dead. Pretty sure I've already been to Life Pod 13 as well. So I guess we have to wait to the next day now? We're just gonna, because we've already done so many different things, we just stumbled across stuff accidentally, that it's just gonna be a case of, we're gonna wait for them all to catch up as the days tick by, I think. So I don't know, is there a way we can keep busy while the days tick by? Me, in general life, rip. Is there anything else we can do while we're waiting? We could just take a dive. We haven't taken a dive for a while. Hopefully next time we answer the radio, there's actually a task for us to do so we can do that in between. But so far I've already done the tasks, so there's not really much I can do other than wait. All right, here we go. Ah, down we go. Oh, we see the second tower. A second tower has hit my plane. Wait. A second tower in the bush means Bush did 9/11. Wait, jet fuel doesn't melt the second tower. Teacher man, George Bush. George Bush is my wife for a day. A second plane has hit the tower. I think it's one of those. And sploosh! We made it! Yay! Huzzah! Huzzah! It's still daytime though, so what do we do now?
1 minute later.
Oh, the radio can be answered again. It hasn't even been a whole day. Great, let's go. All it took was jumping off the side of a 9,000-meter tower to pass the time. Who would have thought?
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
You stacked it, buddy. You absolutely stacked it. So I think now we just have to wait again. We've heard this one, and the Sunbeam's like,
oh crap, there's so many of you. We're coming to pick you up.
and then I think the captain was like, I've only ever landed this thing in VR, and now everyone's dead. So now we just have to wait for the Sunbeam to get here, I guess. Or we have to wait for the radio again. So we can take another dive. Let's just take another dive. I don't know what else to do. We're just gonna keep diving off the top of the tower to pass the time. How far away from the island can we go if we do a jump and we continue moving forwards? I'm gonna hold forwards this time. We're just Supermaning into the void. Now I'm not even looking down, so it literally just looks like we're flying. Look guys, I'm playing Subnautica and it turns out you can actually fly, see? Look at me go, I'm flying through the air. It is me, Superman of the Above Nautica fame. Da-da-da-da. They said they could be Aquaman on this world. No, I choose Hawkman? Flyman? Superboy? Cloud lad? I don't know, something like that. You can see the clouds just flying by up the top there. Part of me wishes there was a way to have like actual physical clouds, like object clouds. But then I know if there was, the game would run even slower. And also I think the game has crashed. No, it hasn't. Everything like stopped for a second. It wasn't even like waving his hands, was he? Was that just tripping balls? Who knows? We're still flying though. Okay, it's turning to nighttime. We're now in space. Oh, we're seeing the actual water now. How far did we get? Oh my god. We're actually pretty close to the Aurora. Holy crap. We can almost jump from the tower to the Aurora. That's insane. If we could just go a little bit further, we could literally land on top of the Aurora. Okay, let me see which direction it is because I won't be able to see it from up there really. So it's like southeast, I think. So we want to full send towards the Aurora. See if we can like break our legs on top of the Aurora. That would actually be amazing. All right, I'm gonna try, because we kind of want to go that way. So if I build out a little bit here, just like a few extra platforms in this direction, then we might be able to land on top of the Aurora. Oh, and the radio has finally just been readied again. So either way, we're at a good time here because we can either jump off and land on the Aurora and then respawn when we die, or we can just swim back and then we're good. So we're looking southeast. We go off here and we go full send.
A few inches later.
Oh my god, look how close we are. We actually might land on the side of it here. Oh, we're so close. Bruh. Oh no. We're so close. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna load it and I'm gonna build like 2 or 3 extra platforms because we will make it. I don't care about the radio right now. I want to land on the Aurora. We will immediately die, but that's fine. I just want to be able to say that I've jumped from the top of the world and landed on the top of the Aurora and killed myself. That's an achievement unlocked right there. I wonder if there's a way to survive the fall. All right, I'm gonna go for 3 extra platforms. Here we go. It's full send time again. Alley-oop. We're gonna land on top of the Aurora this time. We're gonna break our legs on the Aurora. I'm gonna fall short again. Okay, this is my new goal. I know we have stuff to do, but this is my new goal. Remember to like and subscribe. Just chuck that in there randomly as well. All right, let's try and build out a little bit further.
Eventually.
I'm out of lead, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna have to go from here. Send! Oh, here we are. Oh, come on, this has gotta be it. Oh, please don't fall like an inch short. This has gotta be it. Surely we're above it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We did it, kind of. We landed on top of the Aurora, kind of. We're like in the side of it. We survived the fall though, which is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get myself killed. What do I need? I think I just need lead. Hey, can you kill me real quick? Can you kill me real quick? Hey, coward. Come here. Kill me.
I want to die.
Thank you. I keep managing to give myself a whole bunch of extra tasks. Every time I'm like,
Oh, let's actually do the story now.
and then we end up doing something else. Here we go. This is lead. Okay. Now we're cooking with lead. And we're getting poisoning from it. Wait. Okay, time to go home and build ourselves a couple more platforms and see if we can land on top of the Aurora.
This is what Above Nautica is all about.
I'm building again. I know I said I was done, but I mean, it's not a bad view from here, getting to see the zoo and the tower from over here. But we've got a new goal now, and it's not answering the radio. Okay, here we go. We've expanded out a little bit more. It's time to see if we can land on the Aurora again. Alley-oop. Here we go. We're pretty close. I'm gonna turn the HUD back on. Oh, are we gonna land on it? Okay. We fell through the top of it and then landed on the bottom platform. Alright, let's try again. This is our last attempt because I'm not going out getting more lead. We'll actually answer the radio in a second. Okay, here we go, here we go. Yeah. I landed on the Aurora! Woo! I didn't survive, but I landed on top of the Aurora. I wonder if there's a way to survive it. Because we survived it that one other time where we like landed on the edge. I'm not gonna keep doing that because otherwise we'll be here all day. But I managed to jump off the top of the tower and land on the Aurora. So I'm pretty happy with that as a thing that happened. Here we go, let's answer the radio.
Land pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Okay, he's gonna be dead, don't worry about it. Why did he almost sound like a young Christopher Walken? What the hell happened here, guys? There's a giant snake. I'm pretty sure we've already been there as well. I feel like we actually have discovered a lot of the life pods. We just don't have them on any maps anywhere because we hadn't listened to the radio, so it didn't register them. Yeah. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste of time. So I think our best bet actually is to go back home and build a bed so we can like wait through these messages. If I can make a bed by the nuclear reactor, I think that's probably the ideal scenario. Wait, can I put a bed up here? Oh my god. Yes! Imagine that! Oh my god, that would be terrifying. Just have a nap up here? No whackers, bro. Roll out of bed, straight onto the glass. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! That's a big no from me. Right next to the nuclear reactor. Love to hear the hum of that cancer. Alright, I'm gonna answer the radio again.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Sorry, what now? Wait, where was the clues and stuff? Codes and clues, is it in there? No. Maybe I just have to wait for another message. So I'm gonna go back up and sleep to my cancer. I mean, sleep next to the reactor. Maybe a self-scan? You know what? You actually could be right there. I haven't done a self-scan in a very long time. I'm gonna have a quick nap at the top of the world, and then I'm gonna try and self-scan, and then if that doesn't do it, then I'll have another nap. You are not tired enough to sleep yet. God damn it. Alright, self-scan. We haven't self-scanned in ages.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Oh, look, I didn't even know it was there for a long time. I'm sure I'll be fine. Look, it doesn't look great, but I'm sure we'll come out of it alright. That didn't happen until I scanned myself, so maybe I shouldn't have scanned myself and I would have been fine. We can't sleep again yet. Alright, I'm gonna take another dive because we're just waiting anyway. Let's see if we can survive the fall somehow. Alright, let's go! Maybe I can land directly in the cafeteria. Imagine that. It would be cool to actually explore the top of this. I could probably get the drill daddy up here just because we've got like the giga... Yeah, we did. The giga jetpack and stuff. And the speed. But it's more fun to jump. Alright, let's go have a nap. Are we allowed now? Yes! Huzzah.
I will dream of cancer.
I should have probably just put a radio at the top. I wasn't really planning to be up the top that often, but when we learned that we could jump off the diving board and land on the Aurora, I kind of had to. Alright, here we go. Next message.
This is LifePod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us. I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Yeah, they're also definitely dead as well. I don't know if we've been to LifePod 4. I feel like we probably have, but we're gonna have to wait to be able to sleep again anyway, so we may as well take the drill daddy out and have a squiz. There it is. I see it. I feel like I probably have already done this one, but let's have a look anyway. Yeah, no, I've already been in here. They're already still...
Very much dead.
Everyone was dying while you were completing your side quest to reach the stars. Yeah, man. I was out here just living life to the full, trying to get off this planet my own way. Meanwhile, they're all just dying in life pods somewhere. Maybe I could have saved them. Probably couldn't, but we'll never know because I wasn't here and I didn't care. Oh well. I like to believe that I could have saved them had I not gone on my side quest to tickle the ballsack of God. I chose not to anyway, and they're all dead now because of me. This makes me very happy. Should I put another sleeping spot in here? You can sleep here or you can sleep there. Maybe this is the double bed? Yes! This is for... Oh, we don't have fiber mesh, I guess? What about a table instead? Maybe this is where we have lunch. Put a little bar table in the middle. Look at that. And then can we put little chairs? There we go. And here. Okay. And... Oh, I can't put Markiplier on the seat. I wanted to be having lunch. Oh, wait, I can!
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Subnautica.
Hey, Markiplier, how you doing? I'm gonna be just, you know, I'm just gonna have lunch with Markiplier. Don't worry about it. No space to sit? How dare you call me fat? Markiplier fits on the seat. Okay, fine. I'm above you, Markiplier. Okay, that's probably a bit much. Can Jacksepticeye fit on the other one? There we go. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye are having lunch over a beautiful view at the top of the world, right next to a nuclear reactor and a fish tank filled with every single species on the planet. What a beautiful scene. Scan this Markiplier. I think I've already scanned him. Well, I had already scanned him. Oh no! You evaporated Markiplier! How dare you! General NPC killed Markiplier! God damn it! Now I have to rebuild him. Okay, he's back. We brought Markiplier back. Oh, thank God. Maybe play the Markiplier? You can play the Markiplier?
Oh, God!
Right, so it does like quotes? Does it do it the same for Jacksepticeye?
Welcome back to Subnautica! Hard stomach within the face!
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you, my name is Jacksepticeye!
There it is. What a scene. What a scene we have here today. So anyway, let's not talk about the time where I killed Markiplier. Okay, we can play the radio again.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Have we already been to number 7? I mean, we may as well go have a squiz. That's where you got the Markiplier and Jacksepticeye dolls? They were both in there? Oh, so I don't need to go there then. Well,
Top of the morning to you, ladies.
Alright, I'm gonna do a jump again. We're gonna try to survive the fall to the Aurora again. Guys, I'm in space!
Space!
Oh no! Somehow I didn't survive. Oh, how did that happen? Alright, here we go. Let's answer this.
Playing pre-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keane in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Was this the one on the island? Coordinates for dry land. Yeah, so it must have been the other Degassi base. The one that was on land. So this should hopefully take me there. There it is. All the way down there. Yeah, right, this is why I never found it, because I went up into the island, but I didn't go down here.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
There we go, we did it. Into the bed. You just see the moon just move around. The planet just, see you later. Before you've managed to fully go to sleep. Okay, I don't know if that changed anything. I'll go see if I can interact with the radio again. It didn't like show up on the side, but that doesn't always happen. Okay, yeah, no, it hasn't. So that means we're going to have to go to LifePod 12. Looks like we haven't been there at all.